I would define success these days by finding a like-minded client. For me, success is finding a like-minded client. Someone who understands good architecture in the same way that I do. Someone with whom I share a common set of beliefs about what architecture is supposed to do and what it should be. I learned, I think a long time ago, that just producing what we believe to be good architecture isn't enough. You can produce a much better architecture with like-minded people, people who are with you every step of the way, who believe the same things that you believe, support the same kinds of things that you support. There's a certain maturity that comes with time, that comes with the development of a work that allows you to take in what you're hearing from the people around you, from your clients, from your colleagues, internalize that, manifest that in the work in a way that I think is more difficult when you're younger. It's rare to find any young person. It does exist, I've seen it. We have some very talented young people here, but it's rare. I think that's why architecture is generally thought of as an older person's game, because you need a certain amount of seasoning. You need to marinate for a little while to be a good architect. You know, it just takes time. Architects produce one-off objects that cost tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars. And there's not going to be another one when we're done. The next one we do is going to be completely different and completely other. And so I think that's a hard thing for people outside of architecture to understand. The other thing I would argue is that architecture has a role in society, in forming society and influencing culture, that a lot of products don't. And so it has a role in society, a physical role in a city, in the urban fabric of a place, that other things don't. And so there's a level of responsibility there and a level of understanding that's often beyond the simple accommodation of client program. And so when you have a smart client who understands that they actually play a larger role in society by engaging in the act of creating architecture, that's when you can make a great building. When I was a younger designer, I spent more of my free time, more of my own time educating myself, traveling, going to see cities, buildings, places that I liked or was interested in or thought I needed to know more about. Now I spend as much time seeking out individuals and other people who I think are interesting or insightful or critical in some way, whether that be the work, thinking about the work itself or about its role in society. I don't think it's a single moment where you think you're going to be successful. At least it wasn't for me. It was more an understanding that the people I was working with and the people that I was engaged with were listening to me. They were hearing what I was saying. They were taking it seriously. They were internalizing it. They were allowing it to influence their own thinking and what they were doing. And so once I realized I had that kind of influence, then you can apply it to the work and to your relationships in such a way that it's going to make the architecture better. It's going to make the work better. It's going to have a positive outcome for those who are working with you to produce great architecture. When I came to New York, I guess it's been about 8 years now since I came to the city. I wanted to make a difference here. I really wanted to do important projects in the city. I didn't come here to sort of sit on the sidelines and watch other people do great projects and just be a part of the milieu, but rather be active and someone who's engaged and perhaps even leading change in the city.